Here are the answers to warm-ups on April 24th. It says for number 1, identify the intercepts of the equation. This is a linear equation, which means we'll have one x-intercept and one y-intercept in most cases. And as we hopefully recall, the number on its own without a variable always tells you what the y-intercept is. So in this case, it's -2. And the reason it's -2 is the y-intercept is always when x is equal to 0. So if I replace x with 0, I would get 5 times 0 minus 2, and you can see how you get -2 as the y-intercept. For the x-intercept, that's understanding that the y value has to be 0. So you go back to your equation, and you make y 0, and then I can solve for x. And when I solve for x, it'll tell me the exact x-intercept. So I would add 2 to both sides. I would divide both sides by 5, so 2/5, let's say maybe about there, would be my x-intercept. And there's a quick sketch of what the line would look like. All right, number 2, identify the intercepts of the equation of the line and the line symmetry and the vertex. So this is quadratic, but the same idea that I did for the linear equation we can use here. So if you want to find the x-intercepts, that's when y is equal to 0. So I make this 0, and I have to think to myself, or maybe do some other calculations to figure out what value for x will make this whole answer 0, and what other value for x will make the whole answer equal 0. So looks like if x is 3, 3 minus 3 is 0, and 0 times anything is still 0. So 3 is one of the x-intercepts. And it looks like if I make x over here -7, that would make the entire answer 0 as well. So -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my other x-intercept. Then I wanted they need the y-intercept, and that is again meaning that the x value has to be 0. So I'm going to replace both of these x's with 0. 0 minus 3 is -3, 0 plus 7 is 7, and when you multiply those together you get -21. So somewhere down here, let's say, is the y-intercept, -21. All right, the other thing we have to do is find the line of symmetry. The line of symmetry is exactly between your x-intercepts. So if I have -7 and I have +3, you just add those together and divide by 2. So that would be -4 on the top, and you'd get -2 as the line of symmetry. And I put this little vertical line just to show you where the parabola will split in half. And I can also write down x equals -2 for the line of symmetry. And then it says the vertex. That's another word that means the highest or lowest or maximum minimum point of our graph. So what I do is I use the line of symmetry, because your highest or lowest point has to be along this line. So you know the x value has to be -2, and you substitute in for each of your x's. So now I would have y equals -2 minus 3, and the other one would be -2 plus 7, and I would just solve this. So -2 minus 3 is -5, -2 plus 7 is +5. You multiply those together and you get -25. So what that tells me is my lowest point, the minimum point, the vertex of this parabola, is when x is -2, the y value is going to be way down, let's say about here, at -25. And that gives me enough information to know what my graph is going to look like. Thank you.